For our project, we decided to make a user versus AI Crazy Eights card game in C++ using only the data structures we created throughout this semester. The idea of making a card game for our final project came from the stack template assignment we had a few modules ago, and we pretty much thought it would be absolutely perfect for a card game since that's how stacks work. They work really good with like decks of cards or like a stack of cards. After that, we decided to create 3 classes in total. We have the card class, the deck class, and the hand class. Each of them will be objects for our main program. And then each one of those classes are going to contain a number of data structures, but we weren't too sure on what those data structures will be at the beginning, so we just kind of winged it as we wrote the class. And then we ended up using a lot more data structures than we thought we would need. So in total, we implemented our Crazy Eights card game using the dynamic array, queue, stack, static array, and associative array.
Okay, so this is our card.h file. Here we have our class declaration. As private members, we have string values, rank and suit, and also we have uppercase ranks and suits, which are initialized to all possible rank and suit values in the declaration. For a constructor that receives strings, it treats it as an array of strings. So we're getting rank and suit separately and initializing them accordingly. As with constructor that receives integer values, it takes the integer and we're using modulus 52, so we get a number that is less than 13, and also we're initializing rank and suit here. On the line 64, we have toString function. It gets nothing, and then it returns the rank and suit combined together as one string. IsValid function, it checks if the suit is blank, and if it is, it returns false. Equals function, it checks if the two cards are equal to each other, and if there are, it returns true. Is greater than function, like the comment says, compares two cards based on their hierarchy. Okay, and then returns greater than. As with last function, it's called isValidSuit. It takes a character and checks if it is a valid suit and returns valid if it is.
The deck header file contains a stack of all the cards on the deck constructor, and the functions shuffle, deal, get card size, and reuse, with shuffle being the most complicated one to code. For the tests, I made sure that each created deck had a random order for the cards. They all contained 52 cards at the beginning. The toString printed out the string values of all the cards in the deck. Deal dealt the top card of the deck. A deck changes size after a card is dealt. Reuse replaces all the cards in the deck with a new set of cards, and shuffle shuffles all the cards and puts them in a new random order.
Okay, so I'm going to explain about hand header file. The hand header file uses card object that was introduced previously. Add function and toString function are the most important public functions in this header file. Notice that the test driver already added 3 card objects into the hand object with following names of cards. You'll see that toString function prints out cards with extra spaces and considering the suit. You will also recognize that other functions are working as they are supposed to do.
So for the Crazy Eights main program, the first thing we did was initialize our objects. So we have the deck, the user hand, the computer hand, the discard card, a discard pile, which is just a stack, and then we have the active suit, which is used for displaying the active suit when an 8 is called.
in the main function right here, we start with a running while loop. So the game will just keep going on and on until the player at the end types no, which will exit out the loop. At the beginning here inside the loop, we have a deck and hand reset function called, which is going to reset everything, make sure the game is all reset, make sure the deck's all shuffled. Then it's going to deal 7 cards to each player using the hand add function. So that takes in a card parameter, which we see here. So below that, we have another while loop, which is basically the kind of the actual game itself, really. So this is how we take turns playing. So while not done, we're going to play my card, and then the computer's going to play its card. And then with each iteration, it's going to check whether my hand size is equal to 0, or if the computer hand size is equal to 0. If either of those are true, first it's going to go make the while loop done. So it's going to set done to true.
Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate our final project. At the top there, we have the number of cards the computer has, and then we have the user's cards, the discard card, and that's going to prompt us to either play a card or draw a card. So in this situation, the discard's 3 of H. I'm going to play the King of H. Computer plays King of Diamonds. I will play the Jack of Diamonds. Okay, the computer plays Jack of Spades. I think I'm going to draw here. Yep. The card I drew can't be played. And then the computer plays an 8 of Spades, change the suit to H. Now I have to play one of my hearts for a valid turn. I play Queen of Hearts. Computer plays 6 of Hearts. I'm going to play 2 of Hearts. Computer plays 8 of Diamonds, changes the active suit to Diamonds. So I have to play my 2 of Diamonds here. Computer plays 9 of Diamonds. He has 1 card left. I decide to play my 8 of Clubs, change it to Clubs. Hopefully that changes something, but no, the computer's won. When the computer wins, it's going to show my hand, and it's going to show the discard card when the computer won. And then it's going to ask us if we want to play again, yes or no. So I'm just going to play again. This card's now Ace of Spades. I think I'm going to play Ace of Diamonds. Okay. Here I'm going to respond with 5 of Diamonds, then 2 of Diamonds. Computer plays 8 of Diamonds, changes the suit to S. I'll play 10 of Spades. Now I will play my 8 of Hearts, so I can change the suit. I'll change it to Hearts, so that'll give me an advantage. Okay, this card's now H of Hearts. I'll play 4 of Hearts. Now I'll play 3 of Hearts, which will win me the game here, since computer has 3 cards. It says, congratulations, I won. Computer has 3 cards left. Would I like to play again? I'm going to press no here. And then after that, it's just going to show the credits.